Okay, we are recording. Hey, you guys, it's Wednesday, and we are going to do our team training tonight on signing loyal customers. If you don't know who I am, my name is Katie Harold, and I'm your presidential upline in Toledo, Ohio. Okay, so we've got a few great people that we're going to learn from tonight, and I'm going to hop right into it. I'm just letting you guys know right now, I'm sitting on the floor of my bedroom, so I apologize for the mess behind me, and if I start to cut out, please let me know. Get everybody muted, and make sure if you haven't sent out reminder text messages to your team to do that now and get them hopped on. And okay, so the awesome part about doing this live is that you can ask questions at any time. I want this to be really open. So we just went through this awesome building period where they allowed us to have people join us for a half off. It had never happened before. It went on for like 2 weeks. It was crazy. We signed like 40 distributors team-wide. It was very exciting. And now we need to focus on volume. We need to focus on customers. Customers are the lifeblood of our business. We wouldn't be anything without our customers. And the great part about it works is a great statistic is that our customer to distributor ratio is like 1 distributor to 7 customers. So we love our customers, and obviously the more you have, you can make a lot of money off of just signing loyal customers. Obviously, it is our goal to grow our team. But I mean, customers are the lifeblood of our business, and obviously you need to create some kind of system for you to keep track of your loyal customers, because the fact of the matter is that if you're newer, you're probably going to be keeping all of your loyal customers personally under you. But as we grow in this business, this is just what I've been taught. We place to promote, right? We put our customers where we need the volume, and that's just the reality of it. And so when that happens under the eSuite, they are no longer under you as a loyal customer. They're going to be in your eSuite, but it's going to look like they're basically distributors have an enroller and a placement, right? Customers only have one enroller and a placement. So if you move a customer, it's going to be under that person forever, but that person is still your responsibility, right? So from the get-go, and no matter if you've been in for 2 days or 2 years or however long, come up with a system for you to keep track of your loyal customers. So that's why when a BOGO comes out or some kind of cool promotion is happening, you can have a way to access all of your loyal customers quickly. So I'm going to start off with giving some of my tips, and I'm going to try to roll through them as fast as I can so I can get to everyone else. But for me, I like to put my loyal customers' numbers in my phone and under LC and then space in their name. So that way, there's an app, and it's called, where is it at? Reach. It's this little green, see that little app? It's that little green app called Reach. I think I did have to pay for it, and I haven't set it up yet, but I'm in the process of doing that. I've been hearing a lot of great things from top leaders. So what you do is you put every single one of your loyal customers in your phone under LC and then their name. And then that way you can enter them all into a group under the Reach app, and you can send them all a text message, just kind of like how you guys get those reminder updates from me if you signed up for those Dream Team updates. I send that through a different app, but it's kind of like the same thing. It'll come to you, and it will go to them from you, and to you, it's through your Remind app to a group, but to them, it looks like you personally just text them. Does that make sense to you guys? I hope I just explained that okay. So that's one way that you can organize your loyal customers. Another way that I've been doing to kind of help with this process is I have an Excel sheet on my computer. You guys, I want you to know I'm so not tech savvy. I'm so not good with computer programs. All I'm doing is I'm putting them in, their first and last name and when they joined, and then I put a little check mark if I've entered them into my phone. And I'm just kind of doing that in chunks because I've been doing this for 5 years, and I've kind of slipped off of my system, so I'm trying to get organized again. But if any of you guys have any great ideas for loyal customer organization, if you could go ahead and drop it in the chat so we can see what everybody else does. And if it's one of the same things that I do, that's awesome. Go ahead and drop in the chat how you're organizing your loyal customers. You might be new in this business. Maybe you've only been in for a couple of months and you're keeping track of them on a list in a folder or a binder or a notebook. That's totally cool too. Okay, so I'm going to tell you guys the way I explain the loyal customer program. It's just embedded into my brain. I just kind of go on autopilot when I start explaining the loyal customer program. But there's so many different ways that you can explain it, and I guarantee you that the other girls on the call are going to say it totally different. But what I do is I say being a loyal customer just means that you agree to purchase a minimum of one thing a month for at least 3 months. Doesn't have to be the same thing. We can switch it up. And you're automatically going to get my 40% off discount. The product is going to ship right to your house, and every $10 you spend with us is $1 back to use towards free product later. So it's really the way to go. If you're going to order one of our products, it's the best deal for you. And honestly, I was personally a loyal customer for over 2 years, so I really love the perks and the discounts with the loyal customer program. That's how I describe it. And then I tell them, if you decide that you want to continue, after 3 months, you're actually going to unlock some shopping sprees at 6 and 12 months if you do continue. So I'm really excited for you. That's how I say it. I want to challenge you guys to do something. And I guess since I'm putting it out there, I'm challenging myself to do it too. And I did this back when I was a double diamond, and so I'm going to give you my tips. I'm going to challenge you to do 2 things. I want you to create a YouTube channel. I promise you, when Sarah first challenged me to do this, I was so scared. I was like, a YouTube channel? How do I do that? It sounds so complicated. Why does little old me need a YouTube channel? I promise you, you're going to love this thing because you can start making your own videos to send to your potential customers and to your potential distributors to basically save yourself some breath and some time for typing, and so people can see the real you, and even for your team that you're going to grow. So I'm going to challenge you to make a loyal customer video that is 2 to 3 minutes or less, okay? Any more than 3 minutes, it's like, okay, I'm watching. Try to keep it under 3 minutes, explaining the loyal customer program. And my tip to you is look nicer than I do right now. I would wear an It Works shirt, or at least a plain shirt, okay? A plain black or gray shirt or whatever. And do not say your rank on the video, because if that was one thing that I regretted the most when I made my video, I was like, hi, I'm Katie Harold. I'm a double diamond with It Works Global. And it was so cheesy. And then by the time I promoted, I was like, oh, I don't even want to use that video anymore, because I was like, I'm not a double diamond. So if I were you, I would just say your first and last name with It Works Global. And I want to tell you what it means to be a loyal customer. And just explain it and just be like, it's the best, it's the best deal for you, however you want to say it. And I'm so excited to get you started. End video. And then upload it to YouTube and just say what it means to be a loyal customer. And just title, like your YouTube channel does not have to be, Susan Rap Girl Mommy Sund. It can just be like Susan Sund, Katie Harold. Just make it your first and last name, right? And I don't know if you guys have noticed, but when I upload these types of recordings, I also have a separate YouTube channel for our team, and that's just because we've had a lot of recordings. You definitely don't have to do that. So I'm challenging you to do that, because it'll be, oh my gosh, it used to save me so much time and energy. I would be talking to somebody, I'd be like, here, watch my quick video. I'd be like, hey, have you ever heard of our loyal customer program? And they'd be like, no. And I'd say, here, watch my quick video. And it would save me so much time. And they'd be like, oh my gosh, hi. They would be like, oh my gosh, I'm in. I'm totally in. So I want to tell you guys about how I ask 4 questions about how to sign up a loyal customer, and then how I ask 3 questions to get their information. But first, I want to tell you about how I find loyal customers. So it's our goal as an It Works distributor to find a minimum of 4 loyal customers each month. 4 is the bare minimum. If you want to go diamond and start digging into these huge paychecks and unlocking the compensation plan, I would say, 4 is like, now we need at least 8 minimum, right? So 4 is the minimum amount of customers that we should be finding every single month. Now, if you go crazy one month and you sign a bunch of distributors and you only find a couple customers, I say, hey, you're awesome. Let's do it again. Don't beat yourself up. start every morning fresh. But 4 loyal customers is, and when I start every new month, I print off a new steps to success sheet. I write out what my goals are, and I either stick it on the fridge or on the bathroom mirror, or write it on the mirror with uh, dry erase marker, or I put it on my desk somewhere where you see it every single day. It's so important. So that way, every time you go to open the fridge, I need 4 loyal customers. I need to find 4 loyal customers. And maybe you sign 2 and it's end of the month and you go to open the fridge. All right, I need 2 more loyal customers minimum, right? So this is how I find new loyal customers. I think I have like a product campaign, right? What products are you loving right now? What products are you using and you are totally obsessed with and you're having great results with and you can't stop talking about right now? You're going to start posting about that consistently. So maybe for me this week, it's hair, skin, nails, shake, and probiotics. Is it just off the top of my head? I think I've been taking hair, skin, nails for 7 days now. So I'm going to start ranting and raving about hair, skin, nails. And so when I say product campaign, I mean posting about it in all different ways. Maybe I post a picture of my big, thick, crazy bun right here with my, tub of hair, skin, nails. And I say, oh my gosh, look at all these crazy baby hairs that are coming in my hair, skin, nails. My nails are so thick. I'm so excited. And then maybe another picture is just the hair, skin, nails on my counter and talking about the benefits of it. And then maybe a couple days later, I have my hair down and curled and I'm talking about my hair, skin, nails again. Whatever, like talk about it in different ways with different pictures. Use your own photos. I think that's the number one thing of how we're going to attract people to want to try our products is if they see us personally using it. And I get not wanting to be in a picture every day. Like I wouldn't want to take a picture of myself right now and post it on Facebook. But maybe a lot of times, you guys, these tan walls in my house, I'll put a product up to the wall and I'll take a picture of it and I'll throw it in Pick, Tap, Go and I'll make it look all bright and beautiful. And that's my product post. It's my hand, it's my nails. They know it's me, right? But what is your product campaign right now? I want you guys to tell me in the chat, what is your product campaign right now? What products are you using right now that you are obsessed with, that you're in love with, that you're loving, that you're going to talk about? You're going to talk about it on Facebook. You're going to talk about it on Instagram. You're going to talk about it with your friends when you're out at dinner. What are you talking about right now? For me, I'm talking about hair, skin, nails. I'm talking about the shake. I'm talking about probiotics because everybody's sick right now, and I'm not. I'm talking about keto coffee. I'm talking about ThermalFit. Pretty soon I'm going to start lifting because I just got back to the gym today. I'm going to start talking about New You. What products are you guys going to be talking about? And just start posting about it. Pictures of you with your products, pictures of your products on the counter, pictures of you holding the products, pictures of your kids holding the products. Maybe that's not a good example, but do you know what I mean? Like if you guys have the chocolate greens and your kids are obsessed with chocolate greens, talk about how you absolutely love that your kids can have their chocolate milk in the morning and there's fruits and veggies in them. So I think for me, I go on this product campaign and I just don't shut up about this product until I start getting some results. Now, Facebook and Instagram algorithms right now, they're really not liking home-based businesses. So we need to make sure that we're reaching out as well. But obviously posting is keeping you open for business and allowing people to see what you're about. Because like, for example, I went to a networking event this weekend and I friended a whole bunch of new people on Facebook. And if they go to my Facebook and I'm not posting about it works, how are they supposed to know what I'm doing? What if I posted about weight loss and they were like, oh my gosh, I just made friends with this Katie girl last weekend and she has a home-based business with weight loss. I want to lose weight. People need to know what you're doing. So like if you're losing weight, talk about how you're going to the gym. Talk about how you're having your shake every day. Talk about how your ThermalFit is helping you burn extra calories. Throw a post up saying who is looking to lose 10 pounds in the next 60 days with me. And stuff like that kind of gets the interest going. And then that way I can go follow up with the people that liked and commented on that. And I might say something like this. Hey, Ashley, I noticed that you had liked my post about weight loss, and I'm actually starting our next challenge. Now, when I say stuff like that, you guys, it's just me starting them on the Loyal Customer Program, right? You can say whatever you want. We're actually starting on our next challenge. Do you want in with us? And I usually try to say the next few months. So that's kind of how I open it up. And maybe sometimes you'll get ignored. Sometimes they'll be like, oh no, I was just liking your picture. I thought it was really cute. Okay, thanks. I appreciate the love. How are you? I continue that conversation. But if they're like, yeah, like, what's this all about? I want to tell you guys about my 4 questions that I have. And there is a video in the crew about this if you kind of want to watch the whole thing. But I never talked to somebody about one product. So if they're like, yeah, what's this weight loss all about? I'm like, well, why don't you tell me, what are your goals with your health of your body within the next few months? You guys, we are in a health and wellness business. We have to ask questions. We have to be their coach, right? We have to be able to suggest the things that are best for them. So I'm like, well, tell me, what are your goals with your health of your body within the next few months? And they tell me. And then I'll ask them, I say, do you go to the bathroom at least once a day? And I'll put the little poop emoji, or I'll just straight up ask them, do you poop every day? It's something that we have to know. So I ask them, what's your goal as far as your healthy body goes in the next few months? Do you go to the bathroom every day? And then I ask them what their budget is. There's one more question. What question am I missing? I swear I had one more question that I asked them. Thank you, buddy. I love you. Sorry, brain fart here. But you have to kind of ask questions and dig around a little bit. So ask them what their goals are. Ask them if they go to the bathroom every day. Ask them what their budget is. And I promise I will remember my 3rd question in a minute here. But then after you ask them, you already know what their goal is. You already know a little. Oh, this is my 4th question. Tell me about your diet and lifestyle. I ask them like daily or weekly. So I'll say, okay, Susan, so tell me what your goal is as far as your health of your body goes within the next, like, let's say 3 months. Isn't that amazing? It goes along for a custom program. And she says, well, I really want to lose 5 pounds and tighten my belly. Okay, awesome. So tell me about your eating habits in the last, few days or week. And she tells me her eating habits, or you can be really relaxed with this, guys. Stop. You can be really relaxed with this. You can just ask them their eating habits if you know that they already work out a lot. Or you could say, tell me about your diet and lifestyle. Sometimes people don't understand that question. Sometimes they're like, well, I don't eat very good, and I don't really work out. And I'm like, well, tell me what you ate in the last day. Because sometimes they won't kind of get what you're getting at, and they won't tell you. I want to know, are you active and what do you eat? And then I say, do you go to the bathroom every day? And then I say, all right, what's your budget? From there, they might tell you, well, I don't really have a big budget. I only have like $40 to spend. That's okay. If they tell you they have $40 to spend, you start them on the greens. But if they're like $150, oh my gosh, I tell them I can create an amazing package for you. That'll be absolutely perfect. And maybe I send them the Fit 30. This is a Fit 30. It comes with this, and this. All products that I love, I'm totally obsessed with. It's $149. How does that sound? Now, I suggest a product to them before the tax and shipping. And if they're like, oh my gosh, that sounds great. And I say, perfect. Have you heard of our loyal customer program? And they'll say yes or no. Some people say, isn't that 3-month thing? You need to explain it regardless. And they'll say, no, what is it? And this is another thing that I forgot to throw in there. You need to mention the $50 fee that you're going to waive it, because you will sometimes have people come back at you and say, well, I don't like the coffee and I don't want to continue for 2 more months. You need to make sure to tell them, I'm going to waive the $50 fee for you. So being a loyal customer just means that I'm going to waive the $50 join fee for you, as long as you agree to purchase a minimum of 1 thing a month for at least 3 months. Doesn't have to be the same thing. We can switch it up. You're automatically going to get my 40% off. It's going to ship right to your house. Every $10 you spend is $1 to use back towards free product later. After 3 months, you can order as little or as often as you choose. I don't tell them they can cancel. I say after 3 months, you can order as little or as often as you choose. And then once they agree, they say, oh yeah, that sounds great. I say, perfect. This is where I feel like most distributors go wrong. And I feel like this is the best advice I can give you. Assume the sale. Go right into it. You know their goals, you know their budget, you know all that good stuff. You've talked about the loyal customer program. They've agreed. You've talked about products. They said yes. If they say yes, that sounds good. Say, perfect. I just need to get a little bit of information from you to get your order in. First, I need your address and both shipping and billing if they're different. I go right into it. And then I get their information. So these are my 3 questions to get this information. First, I need your address and both shipping and billing if they're different. The next thing I say is, next, I need your phone number, birthday, email, and whatever you'd like your password to be for your online account. And then once they give that to me, I say, okay, last, I need your card number, name on your card, and expiration date. And you can text it to me if you'd feel more comfortable. And then I put my phone number. Most times I'm talking to them over Facebook or Instagram, right? And so I tell them my phone number. You guys, I've had so many people give me their credit card number straight over Facebook. I mean, I just the way it goes. Some people want to text you. And so they'll text me and they'll say, hey, is this Katie? Just making sure. And I'm like, yep, it's me. They give me their info and I say, okay, I'm going to put this in and I'm going to go put this in real quick. I'll get right back to you. I go put their information in. So obviously there's 3 ways that you can enter a loyal customer. You can do it via your website like I do, old school. I just act like I'm them. I go straight to my website. I click shop. I pick out what they want and I check them out as a loyal customer, check them out with, yes, I'd like to receive my products on AutoShip, or you can sign them up from the app, or you can, stop, buddy, or you can go right in your eSuite. If they have a different shipping and billing address, I believe it is an option in the eSuite to do it that way. You cannot go through your website to do it that way. Or you can call customer service and have them put it in. But I assume the sale guys take the term let me know out of your vocabulary completely. If they tell you, if you guys talk about their goals, products, loyal customer program, and they've agreed, you get that information right then and there on the spot. I just need to get some information from you to put your order in. First, I need your address and both shipping and billing if they're different. You are a business owner, and it's okay to take charge and assume that sale. Occasionally, you'll have somebody that doesn't want to type out their credit card number to you, and you can just tell them to call you. Usually what people don't know is I have to put their, I might not be home and I have to put their number on a sticky note anyways. But I think that's all. I'm trying to talk really fast because I do want to hear from Sharon and Jess. But do you guys have any questions about that? Give me some feedback in the comments. Like, is that helpful to you? Is it stuff that you already knew about? Did you learn something? So basically from there, anybody that's liked or commented on any one of my posts ever about products or business, they go on a sheet. And I have a lead folder and it's, anybody that it's ever liked or commented on anything of mine since I joined. And in that way, I might reach out to somebody 5 times before they get back to me. Hey, Susan, I saw that you liked my post about hair, skin, nails. We're starting our next challenge. Do you want in with us? And I just do that. And if she didn't respond to me, then maybe next month. Hey, Susan, I know that you had liked my post back in April about hair, skin, nails, and we're starting another challenge. And we've had some girls having pretty great results. Do you want to start with us? And just keep following up. People have to see something like 7 to 12 times before they decide that they actually want to try it or purchase it or use it. And so just know that it takes 7 to 12 exposures of something to even be interested in. And sometimes it takes even more times than that to follow up with somebody. And you might have somebody tell you no. I promise you that means not right now. You might have somebody say, oh, maybe, get back with me at the end of the summer and, when I'm back to work and I totally love to try it. Write their name in your planner where, the day that they said to follow up with them, or, I get paid next Friday. Then you go to next Friday's date, which is May 4th, and you put it in your planner and you put their name in there so you know to follow up with them because they said that they get paid next Friday. So then that way you can message them and be like, hey, Sharon, just following up with you. I know you said you get paid today and you're ready to try your hair, skin, nails. I'm so excited for you. Are you ready to get started? Or I just need to get some information from you. I feel like I'm talking uber fast, but I want to get all this good info in. So, okay. I'm going to go ahead and take it over to Sharon now. Sharon, are you ready?
Yep. I would
Hey,
take a shower.
hey. Okay, you guys. So
If
Sharon
I
has been,
cough, Katie, just go. Just keep talking.
what'd you say?
I said if I cough, just keep talking. I have been sick this week, and it's calming down a little bit right now. I'm drinking honey, but
Okay,
just
good.
just a fair warning.
Well, you've been beast mode with loyal customers and distributors, but I know we all do it differently. And so, what I think that everybody really wants to know is how to find the loyal customers and then how to
Mhm.
get them, off the fence. And I really want to know like where you're finding people and how many loyals have you signed so far this month?
I think 9. I
9.
thought it was 10, but I think it's 9. Yeah. So, and I've had about 5 people tell me, it gets to the point where it's like 5 people right now have sent me everything but their card number. So it's like I'm trying to get that from them too, and that's okay,
Yeah.
because I know eventually it's gonna happen.
Hmm.
But right now in the system, 9.
Okay,
So
awesome. So you have more than twice exceeded the minimum amount of customers. I know your goal is like something crazy, like 44.
I always have a insane goal. So it just makes me push harder when I have a higher goal. So
So why don't you talk to us about how you find and sign these loyal customers, and when you're just on this mission for, filling this volume and helping as many people as possible, what do you do?
okay, so I feel like every month I kind of change it up because I feel like not the same. If you keep doing the same thing over and over again every month, I just feel like for me, that wasn't working for me. I mean, it was planting seeds, don't get me wrong, but I feel like every month I try to find something new to put my energy into to see if it'll change things up for me. And I feel like that does pretty good because it's been working. So this month in particular, I've been doing a lot of host to post. Um, and last month, I feel like my loyal customers were more from Instagram. So I'll go over that really quick. So if you don't know what a host to post is, it's basically you're just asking somebody who maybe they've wanted to be a loyal but didn't have money. Maybe they are your loyal customer, or maybe they've just liked your post and they've ignored you when you reach out to them. I ask everybody. So I literally will get on my Facebook, and this is something you do on Facebook. Get on my Facebook and I'll see 300 people are active. I just go down the line and I ask them, "Hey girl, I have a question," or "Hey Ashley, I have a question." Because they're going to wonder what you're asking. So they're going to answer you most likely. And this is people who have not answered me in a long time even, because they want to know what I want to ask them. And I just simply ask them, like, would it be most of the time, because I am going for promotions all the time, I'll say, "I'm going for a promotion this month, and I would be so grateful if you would just throw up a simple post on your wall for me. You literally just copy and paste. And if the post gets like blows up and like 3 people sign up to be my customer, you would get, whatever." That's what I do. You don't have to do that, but I just do that because I want to. And I just tell them like a wrap or a sample pack or something like that. So, and they usually always say yes. I've had maybe 2 people tell me no, and that's okay. I'm just like, all right, well, thank you. Then that's it. So I just keep going to the next person. And so I copy and paste this it's no pictures or anything. It's just a very small, maybe 2 or 3 sentences that kind of explains what the cleanse does, what it can do for them, and how I can give Katie's friends a discount if they want to give it a shot. Comment below and I'll be messaging them. So I'll have some people not get anything on them, and then I'll have some people have like 30 people comment. It just depends. One girl had 3 people sign up from her one post. And she was a loyal customer of mine, and all she did was copy and paste it. And what I do is I go through and I reply to every single person that comments. And I say, "Messaging you, details now," smiley face or something like that. And then I click on the person and I add them as a friend always, because that's a new networking I'm doing. I'm making a new friend. And I feel like if they want info, I have every right to send them a friend request. And I don't want it going in their other folder and them not seeing it or something. So I always send a friend request, wave. I do the little wave because I think it's funny.
I do that
And
too, just so they
yeah,
like get the notification. And I also, just as like a tip, if you're going to message somebody that you're not friends with, I find that doing it on your phone is better than doing it on the computer because you can click add on Messenger and then they get
Yeah, that's
notification.
true. Mhm. Yeah, I do most of my stuff from my phone, you guys, but I do the computer too. But she's right. Yeah, so doing stuff from your phone, I feel like I have more options sometimes. I don't know, but so, and then I say like, hey Cheryl, I can help Katie's friends today get the cleanse for only $36 when it's normally 65. And then I kind of explain the loyal customer program, but like very short, and tell them it's a 90-day cleanse challenge to make their body healthier or whatever. And all they have to do is get the cleanse for 3 consecutive months at $36 per month. And I make sure they understand that. Um, and if they'll usually say like, no, or can I have more info, or can I see the label? If they ask me for the label, I send it because they want to know what's in it. That's fine. If they say, yeah, sure, I want to do it, I always say, okay, so do you understand everything I sent above? Because I want to make sure you understand it is for 90 days, 3 consecutive months. Did that all make sense to you? And they'll say yes, or they'll say, okay, well, do I have to pay any fees or anything? And then I always, I've been either telling them, well, it works, they waive the $50 fee. The only way you would ever have to pay that is if you just canceled your account and didn't finish this 90-day cleanse, ordeal. I say it better than that, but and sometimes I send, not usually with the host to post, but with people on Instagram and things, I send a screen grab of our loyal customer agreement, because that's just a new thing. Because
So I think after this call, it would be awesome if you put some of these things like
yeah,
the original message, like, hey, Katie, I have a question. And then would you be willing to do blah, blah, blah. And then the post that you have them throw up, and then maybe a
yeah,
message,
I can definitely do that.
a message that you send to the people that comment. And I love that because like if somebody gets 10, 20, 30 comments,
Hmm.
even if you don't sign all those people up, you just made that many new Facebook friends to add to your network that may sign up down the road and continue, watching you on social media. Um, what happens when you get somebody that doesn't have so many, like that doesn't really have any likes or comments for the host to post?
Usually because I'm a yellow, so usually I'll offer to send them, like, I'll say, okay, girl, well, thank you so much. I appreciate you doing that for me. You can try to post it again in a day or two if you want, because Facebook algorithms are crazy. Like, I usually say something like that. But if you don't have time, it's totally fine. I really appreciate you. So, um, I'll say if you were interested in trying our keto coffee or greens, I have samples of those right now. I'd be happy to mail you one just for helping me out. Like,
That's nice. I like
yeah.
that. Okay.
So just do
So
something.
host to post. So you're talking to them like this is what it is. Are
Hmm.
you talking to them about upselling it all, or are you keeping it simple to that product, like with
So
cleanse,
I
for example?
was just keeping it like cleanse, and then I started thinking about it. I think it was me and Ashley talking about it. I can't remember. And I was like, why am I stopping there? I could help them with other things. So I've been starting to sneak in there just a couple days ago, because I just dawned on me. Um, when they say they want to do it, and they say they understand it and everything, I'll say, okay, awesome. You know what? Since we're already getting you on your way to being healthier and, getting everything cleaned out and good to go, is there any other goals you have? Because we have so many amazing products that work amazing with this cleanse, and you're going to get the big discount on those too. Um, I started sneaking that in after I already know they want to do the cleanse, because I know that they are interested and they want the cleanse, and they'll just tell you no, or they'll ask, okay, well, what kind of stuff, or whatever, and I'll kind of just tell them a few of the things that I personally use, and I do the cleanse as well. So, um,
Gotcha.
I mean, that's
Okay.
what I do. It kind of varies from each person, because they kind of tell me what kind of goals they have, so it just depends on what they kind of tell me. Um, so that's kind of what I do.
Okay. So before host to post was a thing, how
Hmm.
were you finding new people to how were you I think where we need to connect our team is finding people to become a loyal customer and like,
Yeah.
how do we get them to be a customer? How do we get them to want to try our products? How do we talk to them?
I mean, there's so many different ways that I do it. Another loyal customer of mine today, or not today, I'm sorry, this month. I feel a cough coming on, but I was um I was walking in to get my eyebrows done, and I don't even know who this girl is, you guys. And she's like, "Hey, I need some of those wraps." And I'm thinking, "Oh my gosh, I don't know who you are, crap." Like, because I have so many friends on Facebook. And she's like, "I'm going on vacation in May, I always see you on Facebook, and I love everything you post, and those wraps, I tried one at a party and I loved them." I'm like, "Well, have you became a customer?" She's like, "No." So I signed her up as a customer this past week. But that's one way I get customers. I'm consistent and I add everybody around my town and they see me out. And 2 weeks ago, I had a girl message me. She said, "I've been seeing you drive around Columbus or Galloway, whatever, for like months. And I really need wraps and defining gel." So she placed an order that night because I put "it works" on my car. So that's another way. I'm always trying to be, everyone around here knows I do "it works" basically because I'm proud of it. So
Do
they
you
come to
have
me.
the car magnets or do you have the wrap decal on the window?
I have the decal. Yeah, with Sharon Tolliver. It says "it works." It has my email, my phone number, things like that, my
Awesome.
website. So that's one small thing that I do, but it does come around. Trust me. People will notice you. But for the biggest things right now are the hosted posts, but Instagram I use a lot. Um, I am just super consistent, you guys. Like, I'm busy with my kids and everything, but I get a lot of customers on Instagram from my Insta story. Excuse me, guys. Sorry, my cough. So I love the keto creamer. I do drink the keto coffee too, but I love the creamer and black coffee. And then Carolina loves the chocolate greens, my daughter. So most mornings I will film us making it together. And I've gotten a few moms to get them for their kids that way because they see her drink it, make it. She likes it. It looks good. They see me losing weight using my keto stuff. I'm super consistent with posting about it all the time because I am using these products, and I drink greens every day at lunch, and I'm always taking a picture, just doing something. And then I'm also fitting in like my kids in between all this. It's not all just products. It's like I'm putting it in between. Like, it's like I wake up, show my keto coffee or my keto creamer, and then I show Carolina playing. I do like an inspirational Bible quote or something. Lunch, I'm showing them I'm drinking my chocolate greens or my shake or my greens. So I'm fitting "it works" products into my life because I do use all of these every day. So people are watching me do that, and I'm interacting with all these people that are watching my stories, and then a lot of them are coming to me because
So
they're seeing.
let me ask you this. So I know something that I didn't mention is like the Instagram polls, which I think are really great
Mhm.
for your followers. Obviously, Instagram polls, you have to have a significant following of at least 1 or 2,000 people to start, seeing the results of those votes on your polls. But let's say you made a vote about chocolate greens, and okay, this is my question to you. What would an Insta poll look like for a product, and what would you say to the people that voted in it?
So I just do, like, a lot of times I'll just do like if I'm drinking my keto coffee or something, and I'll like I'm either talking about it or I take a picture of me with it and I'm putting text over it, just like what it does: burns fat, gives you energy, focus. And then I'll just put like, who needs this coffee, or does your coffee do this, or something like that. And then I'll put yes or no, I wish it did, or something like that, just like making them want to click on it. Excuse me. And I usually wait a couple hours, see who votes in it. You'll get all kinds of different people. You'll get little kids. You'll get so many different people. But I just send them a quick message and I just say like, "Hey, Ashley, thanks for voting on my poll today. I love that you follow all my Insta stories. Did you want deets on the coffee, or did you want me to get you set up with some of that coffee, or I can send you more info?" I always end with a question.
Mhm.
And you'll get people that say, "Oh, I didn't mean to click on it. Sorry."
Yeah.
Or, whatever, which is fine. because I'm still interacting with them, and that doesn't mean they're not gonna eventually
or
whatever.
later.
So I'm totally
Right.
okay with that. But that's what I do.
Okay. Well, I do want to take it over to Jess, but do you have any last minute tips on signing loyal customers or finding them or?
Um, my biggest tip is just be consistent, use the products, just share, 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 tell people about it. I'm always sharing everything I use. My most popular things that I sell or, help people get on are like greens and the stuff that I use personally because I'm always talking about it. But sorry, guys. I honestly feel like you just need to be talking to people and asking too. You have to not be afraid to ask people, because if you don't ask people, nothing's going to happen. And by asking people, you're going to be planting seeds. Like, I just had someone message me today that I messaged in February on my Instagram. Oh my gosh, girl, I'm so sorry. I thought I wrote you back. Like, I get that all the time. And then we'll start talking 2 months later after I sent her a message. And she in particular is somebody who always likes my posts, who always is on my Instagram, all over it. I follow her too. And I send them a message because I feel like if they are on my Instagram commenting, saying my kids are cute, on my Insta story, doing all that, I have every right to message them. And it is by no means for me, I don't just send it over and over and over again. I look at their page and I see who they are and I see their name, and I genuinely just offer the products to them at a big discount if they want. And if not, no big deal. I don't say that, but I just offer it. And
I like that. I mean, if you don't ask, the answer is going to be no.
yeah.
So, this business is all about asking, 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 and asking some more. And that's how we sign people. So, well, thank you so much for sharing. I hope you feel better.
Girl, I'm trying. Thank you. Pat today, as you can see.
All right, I'm going to take it over to Jess. Jessica Taylor down in Charleston, South Carolina. Are you with us?
Hi, Katie.
You guys, I'm sorry. We try to reenact the corporate calls as many times as we can. So Jess, you are like, I mean, I don't know if you guys know, but Jess is like the loyal customer machine. And I know that, Jess, you say it goes in waves, but for me, I feel like you're always talking, like you have such a good relationship with your customers. So, why don't you just go right into it with the first couple of things that you're going to talk about, and we'll have a conversation.
Well, let me just say that all these things that you guys were talking about, like I have like added things. Like I'm like writing things
I like it.
to it. Like first off, before I forget, while Sharon was talking about talking to people about the cleanse with like host to post, my first question before I even get into like, you ready to do this? Like, do you want this? Like, whatever, even if it is with the cleanse, I ask them, what makes you interested in trying this? Because there are some times where some people may want a product, but it might not be the best one for them. So if I know if their goal is weight loss, I'll ask them, how much are you looking to lose? And if they're looking to lose 100 pounds, like, let's be serious. The cleanse is not going to be the only thing that they need. So that is a way that I can talk to them about the other products. And I will actually ask them, are you open to a couple more products that I can show you? Because I don't usually ever go with just one product unless it's sometimes hair, skin, and nails. But the thing, like you just have to ask those questions. So definitely asking why they're interested, because that will open up a door to be able to maybe talk about other products. That's what I usually do with host to post and talking to people. So I wrote that down. I've got like notes all over this paper and they don't even make sense. Like, you make notes and you're like, this will make sense.
Yeah, you're like, I'm totally gonna know what this means.
Yeah. But no, I definitely had, that is the one thing that I am very, very proud of myself for, is being able to have a good relationship with my loyal customers. just because they sign up doesn't mean that you're done with them. Like, they are going to be the people who are going to be giving you a paycheck for the next, if you take good care of them, over 6 months, at least, minimum. There's very few of my customers that will only try products for 3 months and turn off their auto shipment. If you take care of them and you start having a system, if you're new, start having, learning a system for yourself. But I started my system about 2 years ago, and I still have my system. This is what I usually do for you guys if you guys want to start doing it. I get them started. So I have my planner. I'm a paper planner, so if you are a phone planner, that's fine. Just put it in your phone. But I will, when I get them started, about 5 days before their next order goes through, I will actually, my days are on Mondays, the days that I actually remind everybody about their auto shipment. There are some loyal customers, we're supposed to be getting emails, a reminder email. Some people do not get them. Some people don't even check their emails, okay? And I want to have happy customers, even if it's up to them to check their freaking email, okay? I still want them happy. And so I actually, on Mondays, each week, I will actually go and write down all of their names. So let's just say that I signed up Susie as a loyal customer today. Today is the 25th. So next month on the 20th, or whatever that closest Monday is, I will write her name down on Monday. And I will make sure that I remind her, hey, Susie, I'm so excited for your, second month for the product. I hope that you're loving the product, blah, blah, blah. Just to let you know, your order is on the 25th for whatever. And I'll ask them, do you want to add anything to the greens, or do you want to try something else? Sometimes, they might just be trying a product for the month and then they want to try something else. So I just ask specific questions. Also about 2 weeks after they order the first time, I will check up to see if they've received their product and see if they have any questions at all. Sometimes with you guys, we have a cleanse. Like when you're talking to somebody about the cleanse, we have a food guide. We want to help our customers have good results. And so we have a food guide in your back office that you can send them. It's in the system. It's a part of the system plan, whatever it is. And it'll teach them, eat this, not that. Eat sweet potatoes, not white potatoes. It helps people understand what to eat and what not to. I feel like there was another question. Katie, are you? Katie,
okay. What'd you say?
I was just about to do Pam. No big deal.
Well, I love that you brought up the food plan and stuff, because we do have a lot of things in our back office that, technically we can use as incentives for our loyal customers. Like, it's against compliance to offer an incentive for purchase. And by that, I mean, you can't say, I'll give you a free wrap if you sign up as a customer or distributor, but you can say, I'll give you a free wrap if you host a post or have a party or come to my sip and sample or whatever. But another incentive that we forget about is we have a workout app. We have an app with free workouts and recipes, and we have food lists and things like that. Like we have a system one like Jess was talking about. We have the keto one. And so Jess, I would love for you to talk about like how we can tie blitzing into signing loyal customers, because I think so many people are scared to blitz or scared to talk about this while they're out. And I mean, you did a vendor show the other day where you signed a loyal customer and distributor on the spot.
The last 3 events that I've done, I've signed people on the spot. They want, like, if you're talking about a specific product. So since the beginning of the year, I've actually lost 23 pounds. 24, I think it is. And I am obsessed with talking about the Fit 30 because that is what I have been using. Okay, so I'm talking about it all the time. So this last weekend, went to an event, and this girl just came up and she said, I just want to get a little healthier And so I dug deep and I asked, what do you mean healthier? And she said, I want to lose weight. And I'm like, well, how much do you want to lose weight? Or how much do you want to lose? And what do you want to for? And, I just kind of like got down to why she wanted to. And it was easy to talk about what I was doing. So I literally asked her, do you know anything about keto? And she said, actually, I kind of do keto. And I was like, well, I've been doing keto. And if you're not doing keto, it's okay, because obviously people are still getting results with the keto coffee by itself. But I just kind of talked to her about what I was using. I said, I've lost, this amount of weight, with our products, with this package. And the way that I'm explaining the package is I have basically, if somebody were to order just 2 packets or 2 bags of the keto coffee itself, it's $78. Another $78, they're actually getting the 30-day of the shake, 2-day cleanse, the full day or the full 30 greens, defining gel, and wraps, a full set of wraps. Like, that's insane for an amount for an extra $78. Like, that's crazy. That I really honestly don't even understand how it's packed.
The savings on the Fit 30 is absolutely unreal. It's like you're saving like $350.
It really is insane. And like, because I'm using the product and I'm having results and I'm using it the way that Dr. Don has said, keto coffee in the morning and shake in the afternoon. That is what I'm doing. And I'm losing weight and I'm helping other people do the same thing. And I'm very confident in knowing that they can do the same thing. If I can, with somebody who has had issues with losing weight, actually got close to even going to the doctor to see if I had thyroid issues because I was just not able to lose weight for how much I work out. Doing keto has changed everything. And so I know that our products are going to be able to help other people, and people are seeing that. People are, and it doesn't have to be the Fit 30. It could be wraps. You might be so passionate about the wraps that you just are talking to people about wraps all the time, and then everybody's going to order wraps. This is what's going to happen.
I really think that whatever you put out there, you're like exuding this excitement about it. And it doesn't matter what it is. I was going to make like a really stupid joke about it being a stupid product, but like if you are sitting there ranting, raving about, let's say, for example, hand soap. I just went to Kroger and I bought this hand soap and it smells like flowers. And every time I wash my hands, I just love, and you're just ranting and raving about the soap. People are going to want to buy it because you're excited about it. It does not matter what it is.
Well, let's just talk about this. Katie, you would be a millionaire if you got paid for talking about Bath and Body Works and Victoria's Secret.
That is true.
Like, it's the same thing. And so everybody wants to get healthier and all that stuff. And so anyway, so I'm just talking about it. I went to an event and the girl, she goes, hold on. And she gets on her phone right in front of me. I know she's checking her bank account. She goes, all right, let's do this. And I was like, cool. And so I had her sign the form because I wanted that signature that she is okay with the 3 months $50 membership fee is going to be waived. And so I actually wanted to, while Sharon was talking, I actually wanted to, because you asked her a question, where are your loyal customers coming from? And so I went back to my last 10 or however many I have here, loyal customers, and I'm just going to tell you guys where they all came from.
Yes, I would love to hear.
So, okay, so the last 4, one was a loyal customer referral post. So one of my loyal customers just posted something for me. The next 2 were from an event. One was a networking event. Another one was a vendor event. And then the other one, the 4th one is from a random ad on Facebook. We actually had been friends for about 2 years, and she finally signed up. Next one is a loyal customer referral post. So I asked my loyal customers who love their products to post something for me. And so I added all the likes and the comments and all that. Next one, event.
So Jess, really quick, I'm going to pause you. So this is not host to post. This is just share the products that you're loving and like tag me.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like a host to post. It's just asking them, like, even if they might not have a favorite product just yet, I still ask them, hey, I would love to find more people who are interested, who have goals that are kind of like yours. Would you mind putting up a status and tagging me? I would really appreciate it. Most of them are super happy to do that. If you ask them to post, I just ask them if they do know what their favorite product is. Most of the time, I get a lot of people that, for Confianza, Confianza is something that everybody struggles with, is stress. So, the cleanse is amazing, and the hair, skin, and nails posts are amazing, but don't forget about Confianza too. Confianza is amazing. And then, I'll just have them, it depends on if their favorite product is a certain product that I personally think that other people would be really excited about. If it's something like night cream, probably not going to do that one, it probably, not everybody's going to be super pumped about night cream. So it just varies. It definitely varies. So then the next one, loyal customer referral post. Next is an event. Next is blitzing. So I added them on Facebook. Next one is a random ad. Next one is an event. And then another is blitzing. So my business is very all over. It's all over. And I think that it makes it more fun for me. So those are where it's all at. But you guys, you can sign loyal customers that are on the spot at events. Those are the most fun, because you're like, dang, that was so easy. That was literally the easiest customer I've ever signed.
And I think why you're so good at, signing loyal customers is that you care so much when you're talking to people, and they can feel that you really care about like what they want or what their goals are, and that you're really giving them the best things for them. And
and I think that everyone should feel that way. If you're out for just the number and you're out for just signing people and getting them a product, like, you're not going to get anywhere. I've got loyal customers that are still ordering for 3 and 4 years every single month. Like, you want those people, because those are going to be the people that are going to refer people to you. So I was going to, now that you said, like relating to them and stuff like that, I'll just kind of go into how I sign loyal customers, like what I do. So if I'm talking to somebody, like we'll just say social media, because I think that everybody does social media, so I think everybody's going to relate here. So first off, say somebody says, hey, they message me, hey, I'm interested in the cleanse. That's all I say. There's nothing added to it. I say, okay. I'll say, well, awesome. I'm so happy that you reached out, blah, blah, blah. I get to know them. What makes you interested in this? If I've never talked to them before, I'd ask them, where you live? Like, where are you from? What do you do? Like, tell me the things.
I think that is such an important question. Why are you interested in this? How did you find me? Because that's stuff that we can make a mental note. Why do you want to try this? Oh, because I literally see you posting about keto every day, and I'm so interested. And you're just like, oh my gosh, this person never even liked or commented on a thing, but they've been watching me for the last 4 months, and now they want to try it. So, like, I love asking questions like that, because it's kind of a mental note for me of what I need to keep doing.
Well, it opens the gate to be able to talk about what their real goal is. Asking that question, I'll say, say we're talking about hair, skin, and nails. What makes you interested in hair, skin, and nails? Trying hair, skin, and nails. They will tell me, I am losing hair, or I am so uncomfortable. I'm having so much stress. Okay, stress. There's Confianza. We could ask them, maybe hair, skin, and nails isn't the right thing for them. Maybe it is Confianza that they need to deal with right now instead of hair, skin, and nails. And so that question really, really shows you what you need to talk about. So I relate with them. I talk with them. I see, quickly. I don't want their whole life story. I don't want them to tell me what they did today. Like, that's not where we're going. I'm talking about where are you from, what do you do now, what makes you interested in the product. I'm really excited to talk to you about this. I tell them that I'm very excited to talk to you about this. Ask them what their goal is. If maybe it's weight loss goal, ask them what their goals are. Same thing. I will ask them specific questions. What is your daily lifestyle look like? In parentheses, I will say exercise, diet, do you eat breakfast? That's number one. That's one of the biggest questions that I will actually ask. Do you eat breakfast? That stuff. And then they'll give me like a little bit and I'll be like, awesome, sounds like you could really benefit from more energy, or it sounds like you could really benefit from some detoxing. And I'll ask like, sound good or not sound good. I'll say, does that sound right? And they'll say yes, no, or I'm looking for this or whatever. And then I'll say, well, let me tell you about a few products that I personally think would be awesome. We can pick and choose which might work. I might give them 4 or 5 products that I personally think would be good, because that's kind of my wish list for them. And we can figure out what from there. And then I go into the budget. Do you have a budget that we need to keep in mind right now while picking out some of the products? Because we do have some packages. I can see if some of these will go into those packages, but we'll see. And then they'll tell me their budget. Now, here's what you do. You don't stop at one. Okay, say this. My budget is $40 to $50, but they want to lose weight. We'll just say, I'm going to pick cleanse and greens. I'm going to say, okay, the cleanse is $36 as a loyal customer, but if you do add the greens, it's really going to help you with detoxing. Do you think that you could go up to the $66? Because it's an extra $33 for the greens, but it gives you all month long. I don't stop at just the one, and I'm going to just ask. I'm just going to at least ask. If they can't do it, then that's fine. We'll do the cleanse, but don't stop at just the one, because you never know what they're going to say.
I love that, because I always go, and this, I don't mean to sound this in a bad way, but I always I go right on their budget. You know what I mean? Like if they tell me their budget is $100, I'm not giving them a package for $70. I'm giving them a package for $99, because I want them to use as many products as they can so they can benefit. But I think that's great, because you're like, if you add this, it is this much extra, but this is the added benefits that you're getting. You guys would be surprised. Again, I'm going to say, if you don't ask, the answer is always no. You'd be surprised how many people pull more money out of their butt when they find out the extra benefits or the savings,
Well, and the one thing that, I definitely do, I don't, if their budget is $100, but there really is not, I think 2 products are going to help them right now, I will tell them that. These are 2 products that are going to help you. It might not be $100, and yeah, I could probably suggest another product, but the thing is that I want to know that these 2 products are going to help them before I start adding in more. You need to start focusing on them instead of focusing on your own volume and your own money and all that stuff, because when you take care of them, it will take care of you. And so, I'll just say, my best friend Valerie, she got started in this business because she came to me and she said, this was before she was in the business, set out the catalog, and she said, I want this. And I said, no. I said, your goal is to get healthier and have less stress right now, right? And she said, yeah. I wasn't going to load her up on all these things that she wasn't going to take. I said, let's start you with greens, and let's start you with Confianza, and we're going to go from there. And she was so thankful that I was that honest and I was that caring about her own health versus how much I could get out of her.
I think that's so awesome. And it's so, I was muted, but I was laughing when you said that, when you were like, I said no. Because do you want to know how many times people come to one of us and they say, hey, Katie, I really want to order Fat Fighter. Or they say Fat Burner. I say, well, are you talking about the fat fighter or the ThermoFit? Because the ThermoFit is actually the fat burner. The fat fighter is actually blocking the fat. And they were like, that, yeah, I want the fat fighter because it's cheaper. They think that it does something else because of the name. So then when I find out that they don't poop every day and I say, I'm actually not going to let you order that the first month, they're like, what?
Yeah. You gotta like look out for them and what they're doing. And of course, if they could benefit from $100 of products, do it then. If that is their budget, if they could benefit from that though, can they benefit? So that's what I do. I ask the budget. I ask about one more product that could help them. If there's not another product that could help them, then just don't. And then I do ask them. So some people just say, what's your information? I actually give them a couple of choices. The fact that I give them choices, they actually most of the time just send me their info. So I said, would you like to send me your information? Call me and I can get your order in, or I can walk you through my website if you can do it right now. Normally, they will send me their info because I asked them that question. They built that trust. I have that more of a trust with them, the fact that I gave them some choices. So that's just the way that I do it. I had went through some issues with a few of my loyal customers, so I do it that way now. That's it. Oh, do you want me to talk about what I say, like what my loyal customer message is?
Yes, if you could read some of your loyal customer messages. And then I have one more question for you.
What's the question?
My question is, I think another area where distributors struggle with finding customers is they make a lot of really spammy posts. They think if they post about all these products and these corporate images and graphics, and when I say corporate images and graphics, I mean the black, green, and bling, just the stock photo that It Works provides for us. Sometimes they're cute and sometimes they're just too much. And I think that's where new distributors struggle sometimes is like, what kinds of things, like give me kind of general here, like what kinds of things are you posting to get people interested on your social? Like, you could even say like what not to do or whatever, but I think for you it's a lot of selfies and before and afters and stuff, but
yeah, before and afters, you guys, we are we have a lot of products that you can use before and afters for. People need to see what products that we have, and they want to see, like, if you're never posting about Stretch Mark cream and the results, you might post a picture of a bottle and they're going to be like, cool, a bottle. But if you start posting about more of those before and after pictures, I post a lot of before and after pictures. A lot of the times it's the wrap, because I never forget that we have a first to market product that no one in this world has. And I hope that you guys never forget that. People are still interested in this wrap. People still need help. And so I post pictures of the wrap. I also post pictures of the cleanse, hair, skin, and nails. Now I'm posting a lot of pictures of keto, my own personal results, so that people are seeing those results. I'm asking more questions about, keto and, eating fat and who's seeing results and all this stuff. And my stories are lots of selfies with my keto coffee. What else?
I think everybody just needs to hear over and over that it's you. You know what I mean?
And I think variety is very good. People get stale if you just continue to talk about one thing all the time, and it's just you and your coffee mug. They're going to be like, oh, just another picture of Jess in the freaking coffee mug. Like, good Lord, like, does she do anything else? Making sure that you guys are still living your lives and sharing your lives with your Facebook because people want to be welcomed into your life. They want to know what you're doing. And then bam, keto coffee picture.
People are like, so it's like a reality show, and they're just watching you. Like, I will not even lie about it. I watched Sherry Lynn Akala's Instagram story because it's like a show, and then bam, there's products, and then like, if I was an outsider, I would probably be like, I'm loving her life, but what's this product,
Right.
And it's always so bright and nice looking. So I think it's just a good reminder that we need to be us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so messages. If you want to read some of those.
Well, I was just gonna tell you guys what I say, like how I explain the loyal customer program, because I know that you did, Katie. Did Sharon do hers?
Yeah, she did a little bit of how she describes it when she's following up with people from the host to post.
Okay. So so what I will say is normally this. Hold on. Okay. I always say the retail price first, and then the discounted price, because I want them to know how much they're saving. I say it's normally $55, but I can give it to you. Oh wait, hold on. Hold on. Let me start over. It's $55, but I can give you the discounted price, which is $33. That's on our loyal customer program. It's where you save 40% off on all the products for life. For life is in cap. Plus, save $50 from having to pay our membership fee after you try any product for 3 months in a row. So sometimes I add this or I don't. So we can set you up with a product now, and you would just have an order for whatever you want in April and then one in May. And then I say, does that work for you? There's always a question. Does that sound good? Does that work for you?
Can you repeat it one more time for everybody?
Yes. It's $55, but I can give you the discount price, which is $33. That's on our loyal customer program. It's where you save 40% off all our products for life. Plus, do like the plus, like the emoji plus sign, because it's like catches your attention. Plus, save $50 from having to pay our membership fee after you try any product you want for a flexible 3 months in a row. I don't think I said flexible.
I like that you say flexible, because they can technically run their auto ship anytime between the 1st and the 25th.
Yes. And then I say sometimes add it, sometimes don't. So we can set you up with the product now, and you would just have an order of whatever in April and in May. Does that work for you? Now, if they say yes, then I can be like, cool, like I'm super excited because you're going to be able to get some perk points and all this stuff. That's when I tell them all about the perk points. It's just too much when I add in the perks and the,
I agree. Sometimes you got to break it up.
And so, but then if they seem unsure, like if our conversation was like bam, 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 and then all of a sudden they like ghost, then I go, I hope that works for you. I'm super excited. You're going to get some perk points. Then I add in the perks, because I want them to know that there's more to it, and then it kind of lures them in a little bit more. So I don't usually say like, you get all the perk points until I need to. Does that make sense?
Yes.
I don't usually have to tell them.
I don't know if you saw this question on the side. It was when you were talking about like messaging people, and sometimes that leads to them not replying. How do you keep them interested and keep them talking to you? I think for that, it's just keeping, personally for me, I end everything that I say to them with a question.
Yeah, it definitely is. And I mean, there's going to be some people, you guys, that like, it's been 2 years. I can't imagine that their goal is still like having like less blackheads. I don't know. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. And so sometimes I will blitz with a product. I'll say, hey, I'm looking for, you know, a couple of people to try our anti-stress vitamin. Do you know anybody who would be interested? And, you know, sometimes they'll be like, oh my God, yeah, like I'm stressed as F, you know? And
I think I love talking to you about the loyal customer program and finding customers and talking to customers because you keep it so fun and so diverse and you care so much about your customers as we should. And um
I think we need to do a Zoom about loyal customer retention so everybody can start creating a system for their loyal customers.
for sure. And everybody does it different.
Yeah.
Like I said, I did the Excel thing. Jess has, what's the program that you use?
I do Google Sheets. Oh, well, no. I take it back. All of my potentials are in Google Sheets, but all of my loyal customers, you guys, I'm like a super like old school, like paper, like all my loyal customers are on this little form. It says new customer and it has all their info on there. And but all of the ones that are not ordering are in a separate one in alphabetical order.
Oh, I just love it. I think the important thing to remember is find a system that works for you. It can be whatever you want. It can be old school in a binder. It could be in some kind of document on your computer, but just start a system now because I'm telling you, I wish that I would have started a system sooner. And so it will make things so much easier for you when you know, as you continue your business down the road. So Jess, thank you so much for sharing all of your good tips.
Yeah, thank you for having me on.
Thank you. Okay, guys, so I don't want to keep you much longer, but before you get off, I want to say there are 24 days left until Freedom U. When I say Freedom U, I mean Pam, the events of Pam in Toledo, Ohio in May, previously known as Freedom U, but now we call them mini boot camps. But the reason I'm calling it Freedom U is because on Friday night we have a one team, one mission, business opportunity, fit bar, all kinds of good stuff. And you're going to get recognized. You're going to get to stand up for each individual rank. You're going to hear from Diamonds and Above their stories. Pam is going to tell the amazing story about how she found this wrap and got this company started. So you don't want to miss that. And then you can stay the night at the hotel. We have discounted room rates going on until the 30th of April. And then the next day is going to be a training like you've never freaking seen. We've got Pam Souter, which is the co-founder of the company. We've got Dr. Don, who created all of our supplements. We've got Black Diamond Denise Walsh. She's top 3 in the whole company. We've got Sarah Rankin. She's our ambassador Diamond Upline. She's top 20. Jess will be in town. We've got Ambassador Diamonds, Presidential Diamonds, Triple Diamonds coming from all over the place. We've got diamonds and doubles. We're going to have an amazing day. Here's how it's going to start. 9 a.m. or from 8 to 9 is when Diamond and Above registration is going to be. But from 9 to 10, while we are having our Diamond time, you're going to be able to shop at the It Works store and buy raffle tickets for our Gives Back raffles. I want to tell you this. We have so many clothes that are being donated from myself, Sarah, and Pam. You're going to get to buy clothes that are from Pam's closet, Kay's closet, Laura Balder's closet. They are getting rid of all of their clothes. They're sending them all up to here to us, and we're going to price them at affordable prices for you guys to purchase. This some of my stuff that I'm donating still has tags on it, so I'm going to say new and used gear, and it's all going to go to our team Gives Back project for Feed a Billion. So that's going to be from 9 to 10. I'm telling you what, guys, it's going to be wiped out clean. So make sure to get there early. And then you can buy tickets for our raffle baskets. We are giving away a basket. It's going to have to be more like a tub. We're going to give away every single product. One big basket is going to have every single product that It Works has to offer. And those tickets are going to be 1 for 10 or 6 for 30. And then we're going to have another business basket where you're going to be able to win a brand new It Works planner, tons of Blitz cards, some cute mugs, maybe some more products. It's going to be crazy. We're going to have training from 10 to 12:30. Then we're going to have an hour lunch. And then from 1:30 to 4, we're going to have more training. We're going to have product knowledge. We are going to interview Dr. Don live on stage and ask him questions about products. Him and Pam are going to go into the audience and answer your questions. We're going to talk about mindset and how to sign loyal customers and distributors. I have a presidential diamond. One of my friends is coming down from Novi, Michigan. She completes her steps to success 3 times every single month. I mean, we're going to hear from some top leaders about how to make this business be exactly what you want it to be and to grow in abundance. So, and then after that, at 5 o'clock, we're going to have an after party at Bar Louie. There's going to be a DJ. There's going to be food. It's going to be so fun. There's 2 separate ticket links, okay? You have to buy your ticket for Friday, and on a separate link, you have to buy your ticket for Saturday. You do need to reserve an after party spot. And get together with some teammates, book a hotel room. If you're coming up and you want to stay the night and you're coming solo or just with another team member and you want to team up and split the cost of the room, I can help you do that. But I promise you, this thing is going to be crazy. We have people coming in from all over the place, and it's going to be absolutely amazing. Don't miss it. If you have to miss it for any reason, like I know Sharon already had something that she committed to many, many months ago before we even planned this. If you can't make it, send your team and make sure that they get here because it's going to be absolutely amazing. So I know I've been on for an hour and a half, but you guys, you have no idea how much you have no idea how much I appreciate you spending time with us and being here, hanging out with us, asking questions, commenting in the chat, taking notes. I see some of you guys taking notes, and like this isn't technically an income producing activity because we're not technically making money while we're here on the Zoom. So this isn't technically working, but this is pouring into you and growing your knowledge about how to work your business, and essentially it'll make you more money later. So I appreciate you so much. And you guys, happy end of month. It's the 25th. Check all of your decline orders. Go into your downline orders. See if you have any declines. If we need to reach out to these people and say, hey, so-and-so, I see that your order didn't go through for this month and I really want to get you your hair, skin, nails. Do you have a different card that you'd like to use? And let's get those taken care of. The next 5 days, make a goal. What do you want to accomplish by the end of the month? Make that your goal tonight. And then set your 6 list for tomorrow. 6 things or more that you are going to do for your business tomorrow, Thursday. And let's make this a fantastic end of the month, and we'll blow it out of the water and make your May 15th paycheck the best that it can possibly be. I love you guys so much. Have a great night.